Okay, Geoff. 2-2 at home against Newbury Forest. We came into this. We knew they were fairly high up in the league. It was an entertaining game. We were ahead a couple of times. But what did you? Well, maybe if we start off with the formation, because we played like a four at the back, but Dean started on the left hand side. So
Yeah, Tammy pulled out late. Well, he had an injury, so he would have started. So naturally, Tammy would have started on the right way. He's been doing so well, and where him and Jake have been doing so well together. So we sort of kept the shape the same, but just went to a four. So Dino had to do a job at left back, which we know we can do. But then he pulled up. So then obviously that's the momentum started, because I thought we started well. And then obviously Dino sort of pulled up, so we had to reshuffle it. And in that melee, sort of that's when they got the equaliser. But in fairness to them, I mean, they should have been one up. The guy gone around Jack,
yes,
and should have buried that. When they're one of the better teams we've faced this season, very similar to like if you remember like Soma and these sort of teams, a lot of overloads, players that like to get on the ball, very good in 1v1 situations. So all in all, I'd say the draw was probably a fair result. We come away with they hit the bar, I think maybe a couple of times. We had a few chances near towards the end. So it was back and forth, both teams trying to play in the right way. And you can see obviously why Newbury Forest are up there and will probably continue to be up there for the sort of team that they have.
Adam played really well. He obviously got the first from a Briggsy corner. I don't know how much you're aware of this, but Sukdev is apparently claiming an assist who told Briggsy to drill it, apparently, rather than swing it in.
About that. And then you're taking maybe the credit of Axe as well.
But yeah.
Who puts, heart and soul into it. But we sort of decided from last season we wanted to be more productive from set piece and, like I say, utilising Briggsy. And then we've got Adam, we've got Sam. These guys are very good at attacking the ball, Jules. So we should be scoring more from set pieces. And I discussed it before, it's such a big part of the game now. You can't deny it. So if you can work on it and have a sort of a routine and a system which Axe goes for it before every game, we'll get some joy. And it was a really good header. And he could have scored a second one as well, just after that. But yeah, from there on in, I think they started to get into the game a bit more, and then we were sort of dropping a little bit deeper, and then our press wasn't sort of cohesive enough, and they were starting to come through, and that's where, as I said, they sort of got themselves into the game. But then being 2-1, you'd like to think we could potentially see it out, but then we started to have a few more injuries. Junior sort of pulled up, and Louis, who was leading the line well at the time, he pulled up. So it's just one of those days. You always get one of these games or a couple of these games during the season where it's sort of a lot of changes are enforced, not necessarily for the momentum of the game, but credit to the players that had to come in on. We just had to, in these sort of games, as I said, Newbury Forest, I expect them to be up there. If you can't win these games, at least take something from it. So you're not giving them sort of like the 3 points. And yeah, all in all, I said we'll take a draw and sort of maintain our position within the playoff positions at the moment.
Okay, so the second goal was Nathan Cook's beautiful
quality,
beautiful strike there. And yeah, as you say, I mean, Jack had to make quite a few saves to keep us in it as well. One in particular late in the second half where the guy was through one-on-one. So
it's been outstanding, by the way. Like Jack's form been really been good, and again, sort of credit to Robin as well for the work that he's doing with Jack. But we're seeing a more sort of dominant, sort of more confident Jack, and I think it helps. As a defender, they'll tell you when you've got a goalkeeper who can sweep and sort of very comfortable under pressure. Very rarely you see when Jack pressed, he loses the ball. It just helps him build up. So just credit to Jack as well for really sort of stepping up of late. Looking really on great form.
Okay, so fair result. Big crowd, rained a bit, but apparently there were over 500 here today as well. So last home game for a while as well, though.
Oh, but listen, with a lot of stuff going on in terms of obviously in London today. So we give big credit because again, people opted to come and sort of support us. So we really appreciate it. It's also sort of Jake and Tammy's sort of semi send off. Because they go off to uni now, so we wish them well. And also one of our comrades, passed away. Unfortunately, we were here to sort of celebrate him as well. A lot of the volunteers, everyone knows the volunteers are the heartbeat of the club. So we were happy we could sort of appreciate the minute silence, which Newbury Forest helped us in doing very well as well.
Yeah. All right. Okay. On to the next one.
Yes, big one. Navars away, Brimsdown. We've been blessed with two sort of away games. So we can get through to the next stage. Again, not looking past Brimsdown, who'll be tough. They won today again. Hopefully we can get a home tie back in the next round of the Vase and go one further, because that's where we think fell last time to Thetford on penalties, isn't it? So, you know, if we can, it'll be great.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Geoff.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you. Bye.
Take care.